stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good morning, my fellow people. I hope you're having a good day. It's Monday, November 13th, just in case you need to do anything on the 13th. Now you're reminded. So, today we're going to talk about first things first. We're going to slogan. Don't know what my week's going to look like. Yeah, last week was a wash. I didn't get anything done. And I think that's going to put me off by a few weeks on opening the club. There's just a lot of things that need to get done. And I haven't been able to get to them. So last week I wasn't able to do much. I didn't even really start feeling better until yesterday. So that's what I get for changing meds. I'm working towards not being on any meds. I wouldn't mind getting to a point where the only time I need to go to the doctor is if I break an arm or need surgery or something. But as far as my everyday regular health, I don't know that I trust them much anymore. All they really want to do is give me pills. And I don't want more pills. I don't want more pills. Right? So, alternatives. Gotta look for alternatives. And there's plenty out there. Plenty. Right? But we live in this more in leisure. It's big business. I'm not going to get into it. But, let's just call it that. Big business. Welcome to Daily Trudge. I'm Dion. I'm going to be your host today and for the foreseeable future. Sorry about that. I do still get that. You ever thought about another host? Well, yeah, for 4.5 years now I have. So, but the thing is, if you're going to ask me if I'm willing to have another host, you better be ready to host. Okay? Don't give people unsolicited advice that you won't do. Okay. All right. They do. Messed up my whole, I can't believe what the doctors had me on. Anyway. All right. Did I do this? Welcome to Daily Trudge. Yeah, I did. Because then I talked about other shit. There we go. And then please say hello. We are reading out of Al-Anon today. Yeah. I like grabbing this every now and again. It gives us, what I like about it is it gives us a different purview of these things because Al-Anon looks at it a little bit different. Well, that's Al-Anon. Well, you know what? They're really good at boundaries. And I think that applying some Al-Anon techniques in your life is probably a good thing. You're going to need very, very strong boundaries in this program because people are going to tell you what to do all over the place. Okay? They're going to tell you how it works, the way it is. Even yesterday, I went to what I call my grumpy old man meeting. Okay? Because there are a bunch of old timers, and that's what it is, and damn it, I love it because I'm one of them. Right? And I was talking about 12 stepping. Okay, and I'm the kind of person where I will do anything to ruin your drinking career. I mean, I will do it. Aside from lie to you, I won't be dishonest. But with anything within my power. I'm going to do. Okay. And I have a saying, you can lead a horse to water. You can't make him drink, but you shove his fucking head in there and make him wish he did. See, I come from when I was raised in this program, I was 18 living on Skid Row, and I was around a bunch of Skid Row drunks, the helpless, the hopeless, the trash heap of fucking life. And we had to be rough or it didn't work. And people yesterday in the meeting, no, it says in here that if a person is not willing, I'm like, I'm not talking about sponsoring, you dumbass. When was the last time you went on a 12-step call? See, you don't know what I'm talking about. Okay? If you've never been on a 12-step call, you don't know what I'm talking about. And I guarantee you 80% of you have never been on a 12-step call. Okay? I guarantee it. Sorry. I'm not meaning to be a jerk, but there it is. I read somewhere that the things that are urgent are rarely important, and that the things that are important are rarely urgent. I like that. So, yeah, I got up today and I felt a little urgency. I feel that way quite a lot, and I had to let it go. Today I'm like, Dion, nah, the weight of the world is not mine today. No, not today. I'm not going to do that today. Okay? Because I tend to do that. I take on the weight of the world. Look at me. I'm Superman and I can. No. Mm-mm. There's some things that I need to take care of for me today. Why? Because my wife isn't here. She takes care of some of those things. So it's up to me to go take care of them. Hey. I can get so caught up in the nagging, trivial matters of day-to-day life that I forget to make time for more important pursuits. The Al-Anon slogan I find most helpful in getting my priority in order is first things first. Today, maintaining my serenity is my first priority. My connection with my higher power is a source of serenity. So maintaining that connection is my first thing. So, first things first. What do you do when you get up in the morning? What's the first thing you do? I mean, after you take care of your business, make your coffee, whatever it is, we don't need to talk about that part. What is it that you do? I talk to God. That's what I do. I talk to God. That's when I pray. And it's the first thing that I do. It needs to be the first thing that I do. I need a connection back to this world when I wake up. Okay? Even last night, they weren't nightmares, but they're the same dreams, right? And I wake up always, And so I need that connection to God. I need that serenity to remind me, Dion, okay, yes, there are things that are going to get done today. That's okay. We'll get them done in order, the way that they need to be done. First things first, let's work on serenity, right? Okay. Because if my own house is not in order, then I am not very effective with other people. Period. That's just how things work. Right? If I imagine that I'm in a dark room and that my higher power is the only source of light, then my best hope for navigating around the furniture will be to bring that source of light with me as I move through the room. Otherwise, I may get through the room, but my passage is sure to be slow, confusing, and possibly painful. So keeping the sun and light of the spirit with you at all times. In the beginning, that's going to feel very, very, very weird. You'll get used to it. Okay? What's one way that you can do that? Carry your chip in your pocket. Carry your chip with you. That's how I bring God with me everywhere. My chip. Every time I reach in my pocket, I feel it. I know it's there. It's a reminder. It reminds me immediately what I'm doing. Right? And then sometimes I'll need to get it out for a change, and people be like, what's that? And then guess what I get to talk about? Well, that's my AA chip. Oh, that's so cool. How much time do you have? Yeah, I have a brother. He's really trying, and you know, I think he's close. Well, here's my number. See, these things can lead to other things, but you got to be willing to do them. You got to put yourself out there. There's got to be some kind of action involved. The cat's being very weird. Oh, I know about the Courage Rock. I don't remember the story though. Yeah, I'll have to catch up with you again soon. As I think about what to do with this day, I will set some time aside for what is really important. I will put first things first today. Just put first things first. Or as some of us like to say, do the next right thing, which I personally don't understand. But that's because I like to be belligerent on some things and just be an asshole. So I think that's what it is. I don't think it has anything to do with anything else. It's kind of like why I didn't like U2. Everybody liked him. I'm like, I still don't like him. I think Bono is awesome. I think the whole band is awesome. I just don't like their music. I think they're pretty astute guys. For the most part, I don't know. I'm just trying to be nice. Let us spend one day as deliberately as nature and not be thrown off track by every nutshell and mosquito wing that falls on the rails. Oh, Dion needs to hear that. So today we can't be distracted by worldly clamors. Okay. Some of these might even be community clamors for some of us, right? But are we going to spend our time getting things done today or woeing about the state of the world? You really do have that choice. You are given options. You may think that as an alcoholic, you don't have many choices, but you get choices all day long. Your first choice is what kind of attitude you're going to have for the day. Are you going to have a good attitude? Are you going to try and bring something into fruition in life, or today are you going to fight? There's some days I wake up, I'm just fighting, and I need to go to God and say, God, I don't fight here. I'm tired of fighting. It doesn't work. Look, sounds like I'm getting some company. No, that's okay. I'm wrapping up. So first things first. Essentially, that means do what you need to be doing today, and that not all important things have urgency, and not all urgency is important, right? So let's put urgency where it belongs, and maybe ask God for a little direction on which way to handle it. Might be our best way. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Let everybody be at leisure. I love y'all. I really do. Peace out. Live in the now and have a day.